Everyone, let's wait for 2 more minutes to let everyone join. Okay, let's start the session, Masters. Good morning, Masters. I'm Jyoti. Can anyone confirm if you're able to hear me? Is my audio clear? Chandana or anyone, can you please confirm?
Yes, madam. Your audio is clear.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Sorry, thank you, sir. Thank you. Good morning, Masters. I'm Jyoti from Sydney, Australia. Welcome, everyone, joining this session from different parts of the world. My Time is a weekly session hosted by IFSS, which is International Federation of Spiritual Scientists, in collaboration with Breath Universe Australia and Sambala Solutions India and Joyce Oneness Inclusive and Omega Pyramid from USA. It is a weekly session, we all know. And let's start the session with the meditation. Today we have Chandana ma'am from Breath Universe. She's also from Sydney, Australia, who is going to guide us on meditation. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to My Time. And today's session will be like 30 minutes of meditation and followed by a talk by Chandana ma'am and a Q&A session. Before going into meditation, just would like to introduce Chandana ma'am. Chandana ma'am is from Sydney, Australia, as I said, and she is IT professional with a very busy work schedule, living with her family in Sydney and with her little daughter. 2 years ago, ma'am was embarked into meditation under the guidance of Hari sir, who is the founder of Breath Universe. Within no time, she has observed herself that her self-awareness has enhanced at a greater extent, and she has got an understanding on how to manage the thoughts and emotions. So she not only transformed her life, but also with the profound wisdom she has gained with the sessions and the meditation she's doing. She's also helping everyone to, she's encouraging actually, she's conducting the meditation sessions in Breath Universe on a daily basis and also helping others to embark on this transformation path. It's a great opportunity for us to introduce and interact with Chandana ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am, and welcome everyone to the session. And over to you, ma'am. You can take ahead and start with the guided meditation.
Thank you, Jyoti ma'am. Hello, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon. Well, I am Chandana, as Jyoti ma'am has already introduced you all. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm part of Breath Universe team. Today, we will run a meditation for 30 minutes and then I'll share my journey through meditation. Let's now start our meditation, masters. Jyoti ma'am, I'm unable to share my computer audio. Maybe I'm not the admin for that.
You are a co-host. You should be able to.
Mhm.
Just click on share screen, go to advanced and share your music. Don't you see that option?
No, but it was saying, okay, now I'm able to. Earlier it said like I can't do it.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
No, please.
Let's now start our meditation, masters. If you are in a chair, sit comfortably. Make sure your legs are crossed. Clasp your fingers and close your eyes. Take your glasses if you're wearing. Relax your shoulders. Relax your muscles. Focus on your natural, normal breath. If anyone is new to meditation, just observe the air that goes in and comes out of your nose. Take a deep breath in, masters. Take a deep breath out. Inhale all the good energies, the energies that resonate with you. Exhale all the energies that do not resonate with you. Focus on your breath, masters. Wherever breath flows, energy flows. Breath is life. Breath is everything. Let me now put on some music. Hope you all are able to hear the music. Close your eyes, masters. Focus on your breath. Relax yourself. Release all the thoughts. Slowly observe the tingling sensation wherever the breath goes. The masters, gently come back to your awareness. Place your palms on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is no rush. Take your own time to come back to your normal self.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for a beautiful music and meditation.
Thank you,
I would
ma'am.
like to hand over to you, ma'am, to continue your talk. And we would like to know more about your meditation journey and the techniques that you have been following to transform your life. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Hope you all had a lovely meditation. Before we go to the topic, anyone wants to share any experience? Okay, great. We'll jump into the topic and have the Q&A, question and answers towards the end. Let me introduce my journey and experiences through meditation. And please listen to me with an open mind. You may get a reaction to resist what I'm saying, but please put your judgments or opinions aside for a few minutes and consider all the possibilities. Like meditation has been quite helpful for me, and I hope it will be useful to you all as well. I'm an IT professional, moved to Sydney in 2016. Until 8 years ago, my life revolved only around career and enjoying moments with my family and friends. As my parents took care of everything, even raising my own daughter. Can you imagine a life without any responsibilities? It was quite simple and very happy. But hold on, God had other plans for me. My family, that is myself, my husband, and my daughter, we moved to Sydney 8 years ago. That's when I started shouldering all the responsibilities at once. It was so stressful being a working mother, and I was so pampered at my home back in India. I was never taking up any responsibilities. So I started like always being complaining my husband and my close friends, one of my close friends, Lavanya, about the stress due to the lack of time. I missed my parents a lot, who has been helping me at that time back in India. My friend, who has been listening me so passively all this while, suddenly she suggested me, hey, why don't you meditate and see how everything falls into place? Back of my mind, I was like, is she crazy? I'm complaining about lack of time, and there she asked me to include one extra routine in my life. Oh, please, that's not my cup of coffee. And I never tried it, believe me. I just used to hear her and leave it on the other side. Later, the same friend started online sessions on meditation during pandemic, and she suggested me to join. Now, can you imagine who is the scapegoat? Like, obviously, I couldn't say no to her because she's my friend. But that is not right. We should always learn to say or deny things if we are not interested. However, anyways, this turned out to be a blessing in disguise for me. I was like, okay, all right, let me join the session, but please don't pull me in any of your activities, as I will be only a passive listener on the call, parallelly working in other chores. She just smiled and said, it's up to you. Though I was never really meditating, I was listening to the success stories and experiences that each and every member confess in that sessions. One day I thought to myself, let's give a try and see if it really brings me some peacefulness in my busy life. And if whatever others are saying is true. For the first time, I sat, I think, for around 10 minutes. I realized there were so many thoughts lingering in my mind. The more I stopped thinking, the more I'm cluttered with the thoughts. It was so hard for me to even sit for just 10 minutes, believe me. So the next time when the session started, because everyone was sharing their experiences in the group, this time proudly I shared my unsuccessful attempt of meditation to the group. And the answer in written was, observe your breath. Breath is everything. I was like, okay, fine. For the following day, I tried crossing my legs, clasping my fingers, closing my eyes, observing my breath as suggested by the group. And believe me, to my surprise, it worked. So until I truly tried meditation, I never realized that breath is our life and all our questions can be answered through meditation. See, I might sound silly to any of the new members in this session, but just give it a try like how I did 2 years back. After I started meditation, trust me, things started to reverberate around me in my favor. And I feel as if I'm surrounded by the positive vibes and I'm able to manage my time, my stress, my work-life balance. I had so many fears in my life in the past, like the fear of darkness, fear of insects. I could overcome all those fears through meditation. Earlier, I was so scared to stay alone in the house. It might sound weird to you all, but that's true. That's how I was. But now I don't have that fear anymore. I was very aggressive and very arrogant. But now I step back and think twice and then respond in a calm way. No, maybe I'm hurting that person. I should use my words properly. This has improved my relationships with people. I feel my life is complete through meditation. Now I'm so used to meditation. If I ever skip it even for a single day, I feel like my day is so incomplete. I had severe migraine in the past. Used to take a lot of painkillers like Saradons, etc., which is not good at all. It damages the liver, right? They got all the side effects that they have. After me being into meditation, the frequency has slowly reduced, and now I hardly get any headaches. If in case I suffer from a slight pain, I try to focus or feel the breath in that place, wherever I'm getting the headache. And I realize my headache is gone. I no more use any painkillers. There are so many benefits, more benefits than what I have thought. And today I'm so thankful to my friend who introduced me to this wonderful journey. And the journey did not stop there. I have started meditating from 10 minutes to an hour a day, started being part of few meditation groups, though I'm only active in Breath Universe group. Thank you, Hari sir, for accepting me part of this family. And being in this group, I have learned a lot from Hari sir and our fellow meditators or masters. So I suggest try to be part of such groups where you learn great things, connect with like-minded people. See, knowledge is divine. We all know that. We should not stop learning. Read books, acquire knowledge. I should say the second big step in my journey is the gratitudeness. Since I started being thankful for everything, my perspective of seeing things has totally changed. For example, by thanking or appreciating a colleague or a boss heartfully, you can get your things done in a better way, isn't it? How many of us really thank our own parents and spouses even for small things? We always take them for granted. It's my wife. She can help me. But why? It's my husband. He can help me. I don't even say thank you for what they do for me. How do we feel if our kids come and say, thank you, mama, thank you, papa, or thank you, mom, thank you, dad? We are so elated, right? We'll be on cloud 9 and try to help them more. Similarly, wives should thank or appreciate their husbands and husbands to their wives. You will see the magic. Try it. I realized this and incorporated 3 mandatory things in my daily routine, which changed my life a lot. Firstly, like thanking the universe for everything it has given me. Secondly, thanking my parents. And lastly, thanking the guru or mentor who guided me. We all need mentors, right? To make us go in the right direction, right path. If Elon Musk, who is the most successful or richest person, have a mentor, I believe we all need to have a mentor. And believe me, not always we need to thank them in person. We can even manifest it in our thoughts. We can thank them in our thoughts. The laws of universe are also quite simple and straight. If you thank the universe for what it has given, believe me, things change to what you wanted it to be. I thank the food before I eat because it's giving me health. I was not a good cook for many years. As I said, I was really not picking up any responsibilities, right? There were people to help me. From the time I started with thankfulness and affirmations, whenever I cook food, I would say, thank you, food, and I'm sure you will be very yummy. And indeed, it turns out to be very tasty. Now people appreciate me for my cooking. Being gratitude has a lot of power in itself. I thank my eyes before I open my computer screen or laptop. Similarly, if you want a glowing face, you got to thank your skin. Try this. I'm sure it does wonders. The other important thing I have realized is being positive and thinking positively. Earlier, if I want something, I used to think all negative. Oh my God, maybe I won't be able to achieve this, or I won't be able to get that. Now I'm like, that's mine. I'm confident, I'm positive, and I just leave it to the universe. I just meditate for some time, and somehow it works for me. Feed yourself with the good thoughts so that you attract the good things. How do we feed with good thoughts? Think positive, affirm yourself, motivate yourself. Only through meditation and being in the meditation groups, we can realize these things and tap into the good energies, positive thoughts. After I started meditating, I've become more positive minded and more confident. One simple thing what I felt is if you observe the anatomy of the human body, it does not have any part called mind. There is only brain. Then where is mind? Mind is invisible because mind is an energy and energy has no form. Where do we get the thoughts from? From the mind. So thought is an energy. If you realize how effective it is to think positive, you will never think anything negatively. Because thought is an energy which travels and spreads and becomes true. I'm sure most of us think we don't have time to meditate like how I used to think few years back. I think it's all about prioritizing what is important for us, right? And believe me, once you start meditating, things start changing around you in a way like what you want it to be. Everything falls into place. Like I meditate while traveling to office and whenever I get time. We can meditate into small times across a day whenever we are free. It keeps us active and refreshed the whole day. I have been an engineer for many years, but meditation has truly proved me that the true engineering of my life lies within myself. Hope this helps, especially to those who are new to meditation. My 2 cents to all the newcomers in this group is to meditate and please join on this transformative journey. And to those who is already into this journey, please continue meditation and explore more ways to identify your inner self. Thank you, Hari sir and IFSS team and all the masters here who are listening to me today for this wonderful opportunity to share my thoughts and experiences. I think now enough of my experiences. I'll keep silent and open the floor for any questions.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was really inspiring. I can totally relate to you. When we move to overseas, it suddenly becomes overwhelmed with all the responsibilities coming on our shoulders. I can understand that. That was the great affirmation that you have given, ma'am. You have covered everything, the gratitude and thanking to the universe, to the parents and the gurus. Really, yeah, it's very inspiring, and also you're feeding a lot of things which we think that we follow, but somehow we forget. But yeah, I just have one question to you, ma'am. You said you have a lot of fears. So can you just share any technique or anything that you would like to add on fears? How did you identify the fears and how you were able to overcome any specific fear? Or...
So one specific fear is like darkness. Right from childhood, I'm very scared of darkness. Like I never stay alone in the house after some time, in the evenings and all. So I need someone around me. I can't sleep alone in the darkness. I had this for many years. Somehow, after coming into into meditation, I started like meditating, and I don't know. It's a journey. Like it happened to be now. Even if you put me in a dark room and closed room, I don't even feel any fear. I think it only started 2 years back when I started meditation, and I realized myself, oh, okay, I'm not fearing of this darkness anymore. So then I realized, okay, slowly I'm trying to understand, simplify things. Earlier, I used to have, if I'm in a dark room, I feel images and all those stuff, and I can't withstand that. Now I know about the soul and nothing harms us, and this is all we need to thank universe and all. It changed my perspective totally, and I don't fear of anything. Like even I used to have fear of insects and all. If I see any insect, I'm like, oh my god, and I run away. Now I feel that it is also a small soul like us. It has taken some form and it has its duty to do. So that fear has gone away totally. I don't know if I have fully answered, but that's how I felt, and I'm so thankful. Like I'm very thankful to my friend who has introduced me. Initially, I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Now it came to a point like why I didn't know about meditation when I'm a child. It would have been more useful and wonderful in my life, early stage.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, definitely meditation, it gets everything to us, ma'am. We don't really have to worry how, let's say we have an emotion or a fear. Sometimes when we start meditation, we doesn't even know that how to get out of that. But unknowingly, the things will settle down. It falls in place. That's how I think even your fear of darkness also gone by itself. We don't really have to bother. Oh, am I going to get out of this or not? We just have to meditate and get all the wisdoms, and it automatically goes. I can totally understand. That's a great way of saying mine.
So
Any
even
questions?
just maybe as a tip for others as well, like now if I if I want something, or if I feel like, as I said, I have become more positive now than in the past after I started meditation. The only reason behind is, say, for example, I have to prepare well for my meeting in the office. Then then I take some time to myself, at least for 10 minutes. I sit calmly and I meditate for 10 minutes, and I really see the wonders happening. I just go and I talk and I smash it and I'll come back. So this is how, like, for every small thing, I felt like the solution is meditation. You get your answers through meditation. Like recently in Hari Sir's 21 days thing, he was explaining about the being in the current moment, right? That also, like, I was thinking, and how to be in a current moment. Like while I'm cooking or while I'm doing my yoga, I always think about the next day's schedule, or what I have to do and everything. But when Hari Sir said that, I was like, come on, get back to the current moment. And I have seen, like, it really works wonders. Like if you are in your current moment, right, you will focus on that step 100%. So what I felt is, the pain in our life is not from the current moment. It's either from our past experiences or future state, which is not real or not happened yet. We think so much. Now you may ask me a question like, then why do you have goals, future planning, etc.? Yes, thinking and planning is necessary in today's world, but let's be honest. I think over 90% of our thinking is negative and useless. We think the other one is, maybe this might happen, maybe that might happen. If you set a goal, right, for yourself, work towards it and give your fullest attention to the step that you're taking at this moment, which is in your hand. And how can you be in your current moment? By coming back to your breath. And that's what we do in meditation.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, meditation, it keeps on reminding us to come back to the current moment. That self-awareness comes. So as you said, while cooking or doing any sort of house chores, we always think about something which is really not required at that moment.
Yeah.
But that self-awareness will bring us back on track, say that, oh, that is not required and this is where you have to be.
Right.
Great, ma'am. Any questions to Chandana, ma'am? Anyone has any questions to ma'am? Please open up. Please switch on your cams.
Huh?
If anyone. Okay. Before anyone have any question, do you want to suggest any books, ma'am, which you have read, which have helped you through this journey?
So again, I have to tell one more thing there. I'm so lazy to read any of these books. But after coming into meditation, right, I somehow started like listening so much about good things about all these books. And I started, sometimes I got into that habit of reading, because I think books are very important in all these meditation sessions. Always they stress on reading the books. It not only improves our communication skills, it also gives knowledge. Knowledge is divine, as I was saying, right? That is one important change in me. Like I have read about Power of Now, Power of Subconscious Mind, which are very good actually, and I think Soul's Journey by Peter Richelieu. But I'm hoping to read more books. But this is a big thing for me, because I never used to if ever I have to read any book in the past, right? I used to see the retro, and I used to close it. Now, after being into meditation, I started even with the books, which is, and it also improved my communication skills. Communication skills are very important. You all know, right? In the world we are living.
Thank you, ma'am. So anyone has any questions, or else we can conclude the session today. Okay. Thank you
Okay,
so
I
much,
think.
ma'am. And thank
Thank
you,
you,
IFSS.
Jyoti ma'am. Thank you, everyone. Masters. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. I'm ending the session now. Thank you.
Yeah.